Welcome, Pisces, to this general reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and we're going to find out what your most important next step for your soul growth is. Okay, so just a moment here, and I chose, actually flipped out, an extra one flipped out. So of the sacred geometry activation cards for you. So the one that flipped out is number 1, the root chakra. And it says the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well in the physical world. Okay, and I'll let you take a look at that for as long as you need to. You can stop the video. Okay, so that's that one. And then the second one is the number 19 and the frequency delight. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. And that just goes hand in hand with the root chakra, passion. Okay, and then I also pulled from my astrological deck, and what came out was the 4th house. And the 4th house has to do with mother, father, our roots of where we originated, where our ancestors, so that would be our ancestry. And what it specifically says, the card, is your home and the roots of your being. So that goes really deep. That doesn't have to do just with what comes to me anyway. It doesn't have to do with just this life that we are living here, but ages and ages ago, back to our origination, where we as humans, humanoids, whatever you want, however you see that, and if you are familiar with or believe, know about extraterrestrials and all of that, so that just gets into a whole nother category. But truths are coming out now about where we our original start came from and how it came about, and it's way different than what we've been taught for thousands of years or hundreds of years. I'm not sure where we actually got taught these things that I got taught in this life. Anyway, so let me take a moment to see what else comes up, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. This is going to be, I sense, a deep reading for some of you that are courageous enough to sit through it for these truths. I just have a feeling it's truths coming out here that I'm going to need and be urged to talk about. So I'm just going to say whatever comes into my mind, like I always do. So please, please bear with me and keep an open mind. Keep an open mind. Okay, just a moment here. Yeah, all 3 of these cards relate to each other. They very much do. So again, the 4th house with where we originated from, which then the root chakra has everything to do with our passion, that's in the physical plane here, our personal passion now, and our sense of security, which has everything to do with where and how we originated way back when, whenever that we originally started, and those first beginnings. It's essential for our personal security. Pisces especially, this is your most important next step for your soul growth, is to find those things out, to dig to the bottom, get to the root of our origin. And I say our because I'm talking about not just your origin, but yes, specifically, first and foremost, your origin, but our, because it's also in the world, and these truths that none of us have been privy to until now. They are coming out. Okay, and again, that has to do with our sense of security. So on the foundational root level of your security, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, you must get to the original, where you originated, where you originally came from, deeper than you've ever gone before. And again, we weren't told. And so go beyond what you've been told. Keep an open mind. And then here, this delight. It has everything to do with your passion and feelings of intense joy and happiness. Getting to your passion, to the root of your security, or what's stopping you from which the truth, or not knowing the truth of your origin. So once you tap into that, allow yourself to tap into that, because Pisces, you are very intuitive, very psychic, very otherworldly. I am a Pisces. I know this. I know this. And I have 5 planets in Pisces, not just my sun. So I know this, and I have gone through and am continuing to dig deeper. But I have gone into, again, if you don't know, if you've not listened to, you're new here, this is your first listening to me, this is your first time, then you don't know, and I will tell you now, I am an astrologer of 24 years, and how I got into that was from my own personal growth, not anyone else. I didn't know I'd be doing what I'm doing right now, but I am, and I'm very thankful where that has taken me and what I have found out in my personal journey of my ancestry and genetics and all of that. And now I'm digging deeper, even farther, just like or you, which is coming out in this reading, are being asked to do. So anyway, and your natal wheel, getting your astrological natal wheel done. That's your start. If you haven't done that yet, I implore you to do it. Regardless of those fear feelings, of those whatever feelings that are coming up right now that are telling you to not do it, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Because most likely any of those negative feelings, well, maybe you're not ready yet, and that's okay. That is perfectly all right. Because we can only go step-by-step process. It's a step-by-step process. So if you're not ready, you're not ready, and that is perfectly all right again. But if you are, do it. Do it. I would be happy to give you a free reading and show you your astrological natal wheel and give you some details on that. Again, free of charge. I would videotape it and send it directly to your email, whatever one you choose. And I will leave in the description box below the details that I need so that I can do that wheel for you. Okay, so, and you don't have to go with me either. You can ask that of other astrologers as well. But my specialty is the north and south nodes of the moon, which I have not found. And it was very disappointing to me, I have to say, this was 24 years ago when I first started getting into astrology and I wanted to know more about my own self. I was very naive in thinking that I could just go to any astrologer and they would tell me specifically my north and south nodes of the moon. No. I was awakened very quickly that none, especially back then, now I don't know about now, but back then, none were going into any detail or even knew about their north and south nodes of the moon. So that's what drove me to specifically look for that, and that's where my main focus was for myself and my family. And now I can say that that's my specialty. That's my specialty. So interested in that, that's where our subconscious memories are, that's where our downloads, genetic downloads are, that are subconsciously in there, that we can't get to any other way that I know of. If there's another way that you have found, please tell me, because so far, astrology, your natal wheel, and specifically the north and south nodes of the moon, that is the only way to open up that subconscious programming that we were downloaded during our birthing process and when we were being birthed. So anyway, that's what I have to say about that. And if you're interested, send me a comment, send me an email, and I will also provide my email address below in the drop down box below. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I'm going to take that one. That flipped out. Okay, so Queen of Cups. I'm going to see what else comes out for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for their most important next step for their soul growth. Most important next step for their soul growth. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's start with this. Let's see here. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, again, the cups in the tarot, they are talking about your emotions. They're talking about specifically Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, because I'm a Pisces. That's right, I told you, if you didn't hear that, I am also a Pisces. So it's talking about we're very emotional, we're very instinctual, intuitive, psychic. And what this is saying to me, being the first card out, it is, and this is being Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, most important next step for your soul growth. It's telling me that you are to delve into your emotions, your internal, your subconscious programming that is controlling your emotions, your environment right now. So you getting in control of that, becoming consciously aware of those things, you then are the master of your world, of your emotions. You are free and responsible, and you are in tune. You will be in tune with you on a core level that you've never been before. But you gotta get those subconscious stuff out first so you can consciously take a look at them and see what's been driving you throughout your whole life up till now that you didn't know. And you will see, it will become clear. And believe me, I know it is a breath of fresh air. It is a breath of fresh air. Yes, it's a bit scary. It feels scary because these are things that we didn't know about ourselves. And especially us water signs, we're more secretive about that. We're more closed up inside about those things. So the more you can open up to that and be courageous and bold and take those steps into the unknown, which the Aquarius age is now. And every day we move forward, it's opening us up so that we can learn those deep truths about ourselves, about our roots, where we originally came from. And again, I'm not just talking about this life. I'm talking about where we originally, all of us, came from, which is essential and does play a role now, and it has been playing a role in our history up to this point. And not knowing those things is a huge, huge deficit for us. But again, these truths are coming out now, so keep your mind open. Listen for those truths. Research, Pisces, research on the internet for those truths, and you will find them. Again, get your natal wheel done. Start with yourself first and foremost, because once you are able to start opening up with your personal secrets, and I say secrets because you don't know them. It doesn't mean that they're big, bad, and ugly. No, you might fear that, but that's not true. And once they're brought out, it's like a monster that I just got those, when we're young, or even when we're older, we have dreams or nightmares of monsters. Well, once that you bring the monster out into the light of day, then it's not a monster anymore. It goes away. Poof. It's not scary anymore. That's the same with everything in our subconscious. That's exactly what happens. In fact, it frees us, and you will see that. And those of you that are started that journey, or on that journey, or have completed that, or completing that, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It is freeing every single step of the way. Okay, and then the star card came out too, so I first was drawn to the, okay, and the star card, this person has 2 pitchers of water they're pouring out to me. That's balance. This will balance you out, what I was talking about becoming aware of, like the root chakra says, security, and finding your intense joy and happiness by getting to the root of you. And then also, I'm also drawn to the stars. There are 7 of these white stars, and that to me is saying Pleiades. So some of you might have originated from the Pleiades, or have let me see what the word I want to say is. Your ancient ancestry could be, one of them could be from the Pleiades. So Pleiadian ancestry, there you go. And let's see if there's anything else. Being drawn to that bird sitting on top of the tree. Okay, well, to me the bird signifies freedom. Freedom. The bird is free. He can fly anywhere he wants. He's sitting on top of the tree right now, and the tree to me, and it's a tree in full bloom. The leaves are all out, and so that's, to me, is your blossoming self. Your self, as soon as you have completed this, or as you go further in this journey of yours to unlock your own self, you will become more and more free, like that bird, and the tree. You will be blossoming and blooming and flourishing like that tree is. Okay, so let's see what else comes out for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Pisces, what is their most important next step? What are the details of this most important next step for their soul growth? And some of you, I'm getting too, that you are in the process of seeking out, opening up your passion, which is your creative, something that brings you intense joy and happiness. That's what our passions are, and everybody is different in that. Our passions are different. What brings us that builds that fire under us and brings us that extreme joy. And so we each have different specialties or gifts, however you want to say that, creative gifts, and you could be right now unlocking those that you didn't know you had. Or for some of you, if you know you have that, for example, an empath, you know you're sensitive and intuitive, and you're just increasing that right now. So, which allows you to go deeper and deeper too, into truths that you might not be able to have gotten to any other way. Okay, and then that could be your thing that you're starting to put out into the world too, to assist others. Okay, that's for some of you. It's a general reading, so we're all on different timelines and different levels of our journey, so it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, so the next two cards that came out, first was the Page of Cups, which the Page of Cups is speaking about Pisces. There we go, another cup, and if you can see, there is a fish that is looking and speaking to the man that's holding the cup. So listen to your intuition, listen to yourself, listen. Let me just a second here. Let's see. Some of you are listening to your higher selves, the universe, however you want to see that, which is your intuitive promptings. And if you can, right, for some of you, back that up with facts. If you have that ability to do that, search for facts. If you're not sure of these intuitive promptings that you're getting, then write them down and just kind of hold them and wait and see. Wait and see. Let's see here. Okay. And again, another one, dig into your subconscious. Open yourself up. This man is open. He is facing forward, and as you see his arm, he's holding the cup. So one arm and hand is away from his body, and then his other one is on his hip. So all of his chakras are open, facing forward. So he's not blocking any of them. So this is your time this is what will help and assist you to, starting with the root chakra. Actually, yes. Digging into your roots, root chakra, your own personal roots, that is just amazing to me. So, yes, you'll just keep opening up and up more and more. And then as you go forward in that too, your open mind will just automatically be open. You'll stop being scared. Any negative feelings will fall away at some point, and it's going to be some, quickly, some not so quickly necessarily. It just depends on everything in your natal wheel and your specific north and south node, what you are working on. So, and then justice. Justice is here. you will get balance. You will see from all this hard work of digging into your own personal past and subconscious, you will reap the rewards for all of that hard work. Whether this is something you've already done or you're just starting on that journey, it's giving you, if you're just starting on that journey, you are, this is your encouragement. There will and is light at the end of the tunnel. And for those of you that have been on that journey, your light, your justice is coming now or very soon. So that's personal recognition for some of you, and that's great. And for others of you, that is your encouragement that there is and will be a payoff besides your internal self-worth and you and security and your passions coming out. It's just win-win all the way around. And also, all of the personal work that you do astrologically, that for real assists all of humanity and getting us from this place where we have been enslaved for thousands of years to freedom and compassion for each other and love, true unconditional love and cooperation and truth. The truth gets out faster. Okay. All right. And what else for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sun, Moon. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. These are a lot. I don't know if I can. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, that's it. Here and then this one. Okay, a lot to say, so let me see what I can do. I know I've been talking an awful lot. This is very informative, deep. Again, like I said at the beginning, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Very deep, so let's see what else I can. Yep, so keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. This is the Strength card, the Chariot, number 7. Number 7 might be significant for some of you. And okay, this is the 11. I think Justice's card is the 11. So, is it either 11 or 9? Anyway, okay, so let me keep going here. So, balance, it's talking about balance again. So you've got a lot of balancing. You've got one, the Star card, balance, Justice card, balance, and the Chariot, balance, I see, and forward motion also with the Strength card. Or maybe for some of you, I just got that once you balance yourselves out, you're balancing out your emotions, then you can move forward. That's for someone or for a couple of you. Then you can move forward. And then again on this Chariot, the stars, he has got a huge star on his forehead, on his hat or helmet, and then I don't know if you can see, there are stars on the thing that's over behind him, fabric, a bunch of stars. So, astrology, look to the stars. You've got the Star card again, which is about stars and Pleiades, and then you've got stars here in this card, the Chariot. So astrology, that's what astrology is talking about. The energies of the star placements at your exact time you were being birthed into this world. So the energies coming to you, the frequencies, the vibrations coming to you at that very moment, which is what enables us to be exactly, uniquely who we are right now. So again, finding that out too. Okay, and then number 8 card here, 7, 8. Okay, I see progression. Could be for some of you. Step-by-step process, like I had said earlier. Intuition. And those of you that are feeling stuck, like you can't move. It's the 8 of Swords here. Can't move, you can't see your way forward. Your hands are tied. Oh, I just got cleansing with water. Some of you got water in 1, 2, 3 of these, including this 8 of Swords. So cleansing with water in some way. Waterfalls, showers, taking baths, assisting to cleanse the energies that you've taken in that you didn't want. Okay, but let me get back to this other. If you're feeling tied up, you're feeling bound in some way, you're feeling stuck, you can't see your way forward, look inside. Look inside. Dig in. I'm just, again, I don't mean to be harping on this, but this is what it's saying to me. These cards, it's screaming out, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Look into your subconscious. Using astrology, again, is the only way I know of to do that. Find what's in your subconscious, what's controlling you, what's stopping you, what is blocking you, what is keeping you bound up and unable to move forward into your new beginnings is what I'm hearing for you. Okay, for some of you. So yes, again, that step has to be taken. Again, I don't mean to harp on that. This is what is coming to me, and I have to say these things out loud. I'm here for that assistance to heal all of humanity and all of you that want to hear and need to hear this information. Okay. And this will bring, for some of you that have been doing that, have been hearing truths and have been blowing your foundation of your home, your roots, your home physically. Some of you, it's been very disruptive to your home life, to your family life. I'm seeing it's blown it apart. The Tower card here, and again, it's not something that you wanted, but again, through my own experience and factual evidence of others also speaking this, that unfortunately or fortunately, without these painful experiences that we go through and experience, we wouldn't be able to, it wouldn't open us up to change and new information and new ways of doing things so that we can shed what is keeping us stuck. And so that for some of you, that's why these breakups, these family breakups, these home breakups are happening for you. And this is a specific message for those of you. You know who you are. Find the baby in those horrible, so emotionally depleting situations when you can. There is something for you to learn so that you can grow into yourself, who you truly are. So something was stopping you in that. But if you seek and find out and think back when you're able to, after all those emotions are not so at the surface, you will find that rainbow in that horrible, terrible experience. And you will be grateful, and it will have made you stronger for that. So anything, this is a general reading, whatever is going on with this Tower moment for you. Major change that was not seen and completely disrupting you. And this could be for some of you. I just got like here in the Pacific Northwest where I live, Washington, Oregon, and California are going through major fires, and they're burning through towns and just leaving nothing. So that could be for someone here in one of those states that you got burned out. Well, you were made to evacuate. I'm sorry. I just got someone. You lost someone in that fire. You could have even lost a pet, I'm seeing, and I'm so sorry. So sorry for that. And that's your Tower moment. It's got you unable to see straight. I'm so sorry. But I know it's not any constellation right now for me to say this, but I'm still being called to say it, that there was something for you to learn, something for you to gain positive. Maybe it is an inner strength that just going through this experience of all of this, you will come out stronger and stronger inside. Somehow more peaceful inside, even though it doesn't feel like it now. You can't see that now, and you could be angry at me for saying that right now. I'm seeing someone, and I'm so sorry. But there is something that you can take out of that terrible devastation that will assist you. That is a positive in that horrible situation. And I just got, that seems like there's no way out. If that's a feeling, and yes, it is, feelings are strong and they are horrible, but there is a way out, and you will figure that out. You will come out stronger. You will come out closer to who you are and more solid. I'm just getting in a stronger foundation for yourself so that you can move forward into a new beginning. That is the Page of Wands, a new beginning. And you see, oh, this is pretty amazing here. I just see, okay, you have I was just talking about the fires. Okay, the Tower card, you can see the fires. And then here, the Page of Wands. Look at the background. The background is, it got burned out. It looks like it's desert. There's nothing there. But the positive of fire in general, is, what does it do? Once a fire goes through, yes, it's destructive. Okay, we know that, and that's very devastating. But okay, let's look at the positive side of fires. It purifies it. Okay, so it takes everything and burns it to the ground so that there is nothing left. So okay, so you can start brand new. Okay, it's like a farmer. I just got a picture of a farmer. We all know farmers, every so often, they on purpose burn the rest of the crops, the soil, whatever is left, because in order to have a stronger, brand new, stronger growing season, they have to burn all of that other off so that they can start fresh, start brand new. All the minerals are there are minerals that are replenished. The earth is replenished and ready to start. It's purified in every way, energetically, physically. And that is exactly what is happening with you. Pisces, that I just got. Those of you that are dealing with this fire, or dealing with a death, or a death because of the fires specifically. But it could be just metaphorically too. It doesn't have to mean that you physically went through this fire, but what I'm getting is whatever this tower moment is for you, it is, in the end, it's for purifying. It is for, because the foundation that you have been on is not serving you anymore, and you have to go right back again to your roots. You have to start from, because we know if we just lop off, I just got another picture of, you lop off the leaves, let's say on a tree, you still have the roots there, and the roots could be rotten to the core, and that's why the tree is dying, is because the roots are not there. They've been infiltrated, or they were never strong, they were never pure in the first place. So you have to pull out that whole tree and all of the roots, all of that foundation, just like what I'm talking about with you, Pisces. Get down to that root and the truth, the root truth, because what you built on wasn't the truth. It wasn't the truth. You didn't know that. Bless your hearts, you didn't know that. But now, this tower moment is forced you, or forcing you, showing you that stable foundation that you built on, whether it was your family, whether it is a marriage, whether it is your personal self, this is a general reading. It wasn't built on what you thought it was. So now you are going to get to start brand new and get to the root of whatever that is, and the root truths of you, the root truths of whatever your tower moment is. And that is beautiful, because until you can do that, you're not going to have a sturdy foundation, and you cannot be secure, your root chakra. You cannot find your true passion and be intensely joyful and happy in your life. Wow, 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 wow. That is huge. Pisces, that is huge. And like I said in the beginning, that's a deep, deep thing. And it's not easy to do. No, and here again. But you see, if you can see the Page of Wands, once you've gone through all of this tower, you have gotten out everything in your subconscious. You have seen and found the positive in the tower moments that you're going through right now, or that you've recently gone through. And it could be 10 years I just got for some of you. I know that mine was a long, long process. I just recently have come out of it and am able to start doing my work, and I'm not going to say that I'm just in my very beginnings of my new path. So I do know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this tower moment and the burning of all of this. I had this, and yes, it was hell. It was hell. But I am so thankful now. I am so thankful every moment of every day, especially now, because I went through my fire. And I can tell you, it is worth it. It could be the hardest thing for you to do, but it is the most important thing, and the most gratifying, I am at peace. I'm at peace inside now, where I wasn't. It took a long time to get there for me. It's different for everybody. But keep going. And if you are just beginning, go for it. I cannot tell you, just jump with both feet in, go for it. Because you will be rewarded in every way. First and foremost, inside here, inside your own self. There is peace, there is security, there is self-worth, and it's huge. It is way more than I could ever imagine. But it's there. It's there. Do that personal work. Okay. Well, I am going to. It was a lot. It was a lot, and like I said, I went deep, Pisces. I hope you're still here and listening, and I commend you. For those of you that are, good job. It's not easy. It's not easy. I know it wasn't easy. If you're still here, for some of you, it wasn't easy for you to stay. And you did. And I commend you. Your courageousness, so keep going. That sun will, and it is shining bright on you. Keep walking forward, and I know you will. And I'm here to assist in any way that I can. First and foremost, your astrological natal wheel. If you've already gotten it done, and you would like me to just do it again and see what I can come up with, I would love to. Because you're always learning something new. There's always something new in our charts. You keep looking at it more than once. More than once. I've looked at mine many, 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 many times in this past 24 years. And my south and north nodes of the moon, I have read it many, many times. Anyway, okay. I could go for hours and hours, but I will stop here. I know that's a lot of information, but okay, until next time. I love all of you. I really, really do. Okay. Love yourself. Like yourself. I like you too. Like is even, in certain ways, more important than love. Because anyway, unconditional love to me is like. It's on a core, deep level. Okay.